Hi, I'm Jess and welcome to my channel, Jesika XOXO.
So I've just chopped up some onions and peppers for my breakfast. Spray with this spray oil. So I asked everyone on Instagram whether they point their spray oil, and everyone said no. So I don't know what to do. I might just be my own individual person and still point it. Obviously if I use spray oil and it serves like 4 people, then I probably won't point it but as I'm just using it myself, I probably will point it. Anyway, I just wanted to mention. Fry my onions and peppers off. Right, in the meantime, while my onion and pepper is frying off, I've just whisked 2 eggs and seasoned it with salt and pepper. My onions and peppers on the plate. Now I've got some spinach on my pan. Sauteed down the spinach, or whatever you call it, and pop that on my plate, and now I'm just going to cook my eggs. So that is my breakfast. I've got peppers, onions, spinach, 2 eggs, salt and pepper, and this is 1 pint worth of this Greg's 60% less sugar, and it is 20 milliliters for 1 SP. So in total this breakfast is 1 SP. I'm now just making myself an iced coffee. So I've got a teaspoon of coffee. It doesn't actually look that much in there, but I've got a teaspoon of coffee, and I'm just gonna add like the smallest splash of hot water. So in a separate cup tumbler I have put some ice. I measured out 100 milliliters of milk because that's all I've got. And then to my milk I am going to add 1 teaspoon of French vanilla and 1 teaspoon of caramel. And I'm just going to give that a stir. Pour that over the ice. Pour some coffee. And that is my very small iced coffee. It's probably going to be strong and sweet because I was expecting to have a bit more milk. But that is 1 point for this. So I'm just going to make myself some pasta. I don't really know what I'm going to have with it. So it's just going to be make it up as you go. So I'm weighing out 60 grams of pasta for 6 points. Now, a lot of people are always like, is that for dried or is that for like cooked? It will say on the back of your instructions, like for this one, I don't know if you can see if it's gonna. Yep, so it will say nutrition information is based on uncooked dry pasta. So that will be what you need to weigh out. There's my 60 grams of pasta, and I'm gonna probably have it with this. I kind of just want peppery pasta, so I'm gonna have this. This is 3 points, which I've put on the tin there. Lemon, cracked pepper, and salmon, and I'm probably just gonna have that with the pasta. So it will be 6, 7, 8, 9 points. As I've only had 1 point, that is absolutely fine for me. So that is my pasta with my salmon, lemon and cracked black pepper. The reason for the salmon being points is I looked on the back and it has oil in there. So this is 9 points, so in total I have had 10 points for the day. I've just done a bit of a workout and I'm feeling peckish. I don't have any fruit, we need to go shopping. So I'm just giving myself having this low carb Rocky Road bar at 5 points. Is a really tasty. I was going to save this later for this evening because I know my husband will be drinking and probably eating rubbish, but I'm hungry and like I said there's no fruit or anything, so I'm going to have that, and that will bring me to 15 points for the day. And I don't expect dinner to be that high in points, to be fair, so I will see you in a bit. So I'm just about to have a tea. I'm having a Pukka detox tea. I'm going to put a teaspoon of vanilla in it to make it a vanilla tea. I did purchase some Teamy, so I'm just waiting for that to arrive. Because I live in New Zealand, it's probably gonna take about 10 years, but I really wanted to try it because the one I used to get from the UK, I'm not sure if they actually sell it here. If they do, I don't know why I didn't get it, but it was only a 14-day detox, and I bought the 37. It's 37, not 37, it's 30. 30 days, 7 days. Basically, it's confusing. Anyway, I bought that, so I'm just waiting for that to arrive, and I can't wait because I really love my teas. So yeah, that's what I'm having now, and this is 0 points. So what I do is I just let that sit for 5 minutes until it's steeped. So this tea is, it has aniseed, fennel and cardamom. One butterkin, so I think it's just a butternut squash that hasn't fully grown yet, but obviously I would probably buy a full one because this was difficult to cut in comparison to a full one, if that made any sense. But yeah, one butternut pumpkin, butternut squash, whatever you want to call it. Ugh. So I have 1.5 onions, half an onion that I had left over. I was going to use that one, but I decided against that. And then half a pepper of what I've got left, because I don't actually have much veg or anything left because we need to go shopping. Yep, so that's what's in there. I have my butternut, I'm just going to call it a butternut squash because I can't say the thingy, cooking in my air fryer. So this is from the UK. I believe they have sort of different ones around the world, but this is a tefal and it just spins it around and cooks it. So I'm also going to be adding some mild curry powder, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons. Doing this with your curry powder in the pan actually toasts off the spices and actually gives it more flavour, so that is a really good idea if you want the optimum flavour out of your spices. With my onions, I would normally put them in a food processor when making a curry because it just gives it that more pasty feel, but I really couldn't be bothered today, but that's just another way that I would usually make my curries. I'm just adding water like as and when I feel like it. I'm now adding in some chopped tomatoes. In my tomato cup I'll be adding some low salt chicken stock. I'm filling this up with water. I'm going to let this simmer and bubble away for about 5 minutes. Okay, so I kind of forgot about that. So it's probably been bubbling away for about 10 minutes. I'm now going to add some chickpeas. I've drained the water. So I've got some rice in my rice cooker. I'm now going to turn this down for about 10 minutes and come back. So I've left this for 10 minutes. I've just put it back on the heat. And I'm adding pretty much a whole bag of spinach. I'm just gonna get my butternut squash out. And I'm gonna let this cook for about 15 minutes. So this is what it looks like after. Sprinkle of coriander. So this is my dinner. I have 200 grams of rice, which is pretty much a cup, but I always weigh out my rice. And then I just sprinkled some coriander on top. I haven't put any salt and pepper on, but I probably will sprinkle some salt and pepper on that. So that is my 6-point dinner, because the curry is 3 and the rice is 6 points. So I just found this gorgeous, look at it, how cute is that bottle. But I found this, it is 3 points for a whole bottle, and it is mojito, mandarin and lime. This is a New Zealand brand, and I'm so excited to try this. Yum! It's vodka. And that is all I am having for today. That will be the last item, and I believe that is 24 points. I'm 1 over my daily, gone into my weekly, but I have saved lots of points throughout the week, and I am like 54 points in total for weeklies. So I'll catch up with you guys soon.
If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't, please subscribe and hit that little bell for the notifications, where I will be posting videos weekly.